Hey everyone, Michael Hammond here for your Monday morning fuel up. It is July 1st. Um, Exciting time of the year, right? Everyone's getting ready for vacations and the 4th of July and everything else. So I hope all of you had a wonderful weekend. I had a great weekend. I had a busy weekend. I was working and doing some yard work and some running some errands, but also had a chance to relax, really get some dedicated thought into and ponder how did the first half of the year go? What transpired? What needs to change? And I'm going to get to that in a second. So it is July 1st. It is hard to believe half of the year is done. Some of you may be super excited, can't wait for this half to be done, and you just can't wait to get to 2025. Others of you have been putting in the work, you're grinding, and you're getting great results. Don't ease up, right? So this is one of those weeks where you have typically a lot of commitments. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're on vacation, you're with your family. The first tip and suggestion is be present with your family. Be present with your loved ones and enjoy that time. Find a chance to regroup, recharge. But also in those times, whether you're driving, whether you're flying, whether you're getting some reading done, ponder and really strategically think about what worked and what didn't work in the first half of 2024. What were some of those successes? What were some of those things that you can stack more successes on that you know that worked? And then more importantly, what's going to be different in the second half of 2024? How are you going to accomplish more? What are you going to get done? Where do you need to focus your attention? Spent a great deal of time this year really focusing on where are areas that I need to get better, where are areas that I need to learn new things in. And so those are the two areas that I want to focus on today. The first thing, I get questions all the time, right? We know we need to be using social media. We know we need to be using video. We need to lean into that. And a lot of people, they've been doing it, but they've been doing it the same way they were doing it for the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. You got to change. If you want to get better or get beaten, right? So are you learning how to master your video tools? Are you learning how to master social media? I get questions all the time on LinkedIn. Michael, what about these new collaborative articles and how do I receive a badge and how's the algorithm changed? And I'm not getting as much traction here. I've leaned in and I've been studying LinkedIn all year. And because of all of those questions, I created a LinkedIn course, right? From basics to brilliance. And even if you've been on the platform for years, I'm sure there's a number of things that you can learn and get better at. If you want to join my class, great. I'll put a link in it here. That's not my point of this. It's what are the tools that you have at your disposal? Is it your POS? Is it your LOS? Is it shooting videos? Is it using Riverside FM? What are the tools that you currently have at your disposal that you know how to do, but you know you could be doing them better? Map out time each week. Learn to get better at those tools. Take a class, whether it's mine or somebody else's. Start studying, do some research on those. The second is, what new skills do you need to learn to be successful for the rest of the year? Right? What do you need to rethink and realign with? Is it AI? AI is not going away. I love the quote, AI won't take your job. People who know how to use it will. And the loan officers that master AI are going to gain a lot more traction. The companies that learn how to use AI can start cutting their cost structures with still producing high quality results will be critical. So have you been leaning into the different AI engines, whether it's Claude, whether it's ChatGPT, whether it's Perplexity, whether it's Gemini? Are you using those tools? Are you learning the ins and outs? Again, I've gotten tons of questions on those. I've taken 3, 4, 5 classes this year. I've read multiple books on it, and I subscribe to about 6 AI newsletters. It's critical to lean in and start learning these tools. In August, I'll be rolling out an AI content creation course. I get asked about it all the time. I've taught a number of those courses already. But What are you going to do to get better for the second half of the year? First, master the tools you have. And then what are the additional skills? Maybe you got to fine tune your sales skills as a loan officer and learn really to become more of an advisor. Maybe you're an executive that has to lean into some more technology and really understand what technology is useful, why isn't there as much user adoption, and how can we lower some of our costs? It's not just chasing the shiny object, it's leaning in and understanding where these tools and solutions can help. It's the 4th of July. If you're celebrating, you're on vacation, have a wonderfully safe 4th of July. Celebrate independence. For those of you that are still working this first part of the week, lean in, recap and review what you did the first half of the year. Celebrate your successes, the things that didn't work out. Make a commitment to what can you do better going forward. Have an amazingly blessed 4th of July and always be adding value.